Hey guys, what's up? It's Heather with the Mosco. Wyatt's here helping me again today. And I thought we would do a little houseplant love maintenance care. So I've had these houseplants for several years, and in a previous video you saw me put them into these great black pots, which I'm still really enjoying. I got some of these when my oldest son was born, and I got this aloe was part of the decorations for the baby shower when Wyatt was born. So they're sentimental to me, but I've really just honestly been limping them by the last 7 years. It's pretty good. I've had this for 7 years, actually. You need this one? Okay, can we go get a juice out of the fridge instead? Okay. So, today I thought I would try to actually give them a little bit more love than I usually do, which is usually give them enough water to keep them alive. And so I researched and ordered some espoma organic indoor houseplant food. So I thought I would feed them with this with you guys, and then in like 10 days we'll come back and do a video and see how much they've improved, if they've improved. There's a lot of new growth on these. They look really good. Some of them are a little bit tattered. This summer I actually put all of them out on the porch to let them get some light, and then I brought them back in pretty hastily after I'd worked a 12-hour shift one evening before it got cold, and haven't touched them since. They haven't gotten any water. In fact, they don't get watered very frequently, like maybe just a couple times a year. So usually they're stinking bone dry. And the aloe doesn't look like it's getting enough sun, so I will actually move that closer to a window. So I thought I would go in here and just clean out all the leaves, give them some plant food, and then I can give you guys an update in like 10 days on the same video so that we can do a really good review of this plant food. I also thought while I was here I would take this. I put this aloe plant about this time last year in this container, and I think it's probably too big of a container for this plant, but it is growing off some pups. So I was going to transplant. I was first going to replace the soil with a cactus mix, because when I put this in here I used just a regular potting soil and I don't think it drains quick enough, and so if I use this I think it might live a little bit better. And I was also going to put the pups in their own separate pots. So what I've done here, there's a lot of new growth on this one. It looks really good. So I think I'll just take all the leaves out, vacuuming this place up later, I can tell you that. This is a peace lily and it has a bloom on it, so I'm super excited about that. But it just needs a little bit of love. Now that we've got those cleaned out, let's tend to these aloe plants. And I think I'll be able to still fit them on here. And I probably said that I was going to put but there's 2 pups growing. So I think I can maybe use the big one still. This is all my leaves. Making quite the mess, aren't I? I did buy these new black plastic saucers. Gonna pull that guy out. He does have a decent root system. Set him to the side. Dump this potting soil. Gonna need a serious vacuum job after this is all done. Simultaneously, I've been filming a video of me redoing my, okay, so that's mostly empty. Me reorganizing my pantry, and it is a wreck in here. And hopefully y'all will see that video. If it's not the video I put out this week, it'll be the one next week. So the benefit that I've read The benefit to using like a cactus mix is that it's a lot airier and it drains better. So the cactus has a lot better chance of not sitting in its own soil and dying, rotting. Ain't nobody want their plants to rot out. You know what I'm saying? I've got some serious spring fever. I'm gonna need a serious vacuum in here too. So we're just gonna just really want to go outside and plant a whole bunch of stuff, and sometimes I'll go outside and just dream. Okay. So now we've got our 3 pots here that have got cactus mix in them, which will be a lot better draining. So now I'm going to take my aloe and just pull the pups right off the parent plant. Got a good sized stem here. So I'm going to put my parent plant back in here. It's a wonder that that is standing up. I almost feel like I need to cut it here and propagate it, but we're gonna go with that. So now I'm just gonna take my pup here. I'm just gonna make a hole with my finger, stick him in there, and just kind of compress the cactus mix around him a little bit. There we go. So, just gonna water these things in real quick. As expected, that one does not want to stay. Alright, so there we have those 3. So maybe by the end we will have 3 aloe plants. So let's move on to fertilizing these guys. So I need to get a watering can. However, right now I just pulled this empty vinegar container that I did rinse out because it is 1 quart. This says, shake well prior to mixing with water. Mix at a rate of half a cup or 2 teaspoonfuls per quart of water. It's best to add concentrate, then add water for thorough mixing. Thoroughly drench the soil of the plant and repeat every 2 to 4 weeks. So, we will mix it. Thought too that I would make a video coming out pretty soon about what my plans are for the garden this spring, the seeds that I've acquired, etc. Smells very organic. And we'll give it a gentle mix. And we'll just give it a good saturation here. I like to pour a little bit in and see if it comes out the bottom, and then pour a little bit more, because I found previously that I would just like dunk it and it would be soaking wet.
Hey, Mom.
Thanks, friend.
Yay.
You might need some Jello. Changed up. It will pick up this video in about 10 days to see how the fertilizer worked. Okay, so it's been about 10 days. So let's check and see the progress on our plants since we fertilized them. So they're looking really good. I mean, maybe you can't tell the difference, but I've got new leaves growing, new bright green foliage. So I'm really happy with this. And everyone will be happy to know that I actually have a watering can now and I don't have to be all janky and have a vinegar bottle. Here is our, let's see if I can move this up with the sun a little bit. So they're still doing good. Everything looks pretty good. Looking pretty happy. They do need some sun. They're getting pretty leggy, and so they do need some sun. So we'll have to make arrangements for that later. But as far as the fertilizer goes, I'm pretty happy with it. I'm getting fresh green leaves on them. Everything's looking super happy. So I would say that's a total win. I'm going to continue to use this, and I'll let you know kind of in a couple months how it's going. You can tell like this is a leaf that we had, and this is some new bright green growth. So I'm very happy with that, and we'll continue to update you on that. So yeah, I'm super happy with that. I will continue to use that, like I said before, and give you guys some more updates on how that's going, and maybe get some more house plants. Maybe. We'll see. Thank you guys. I know this was a short video, but I just wanted to give you guys my thoughts on that fertilizer, and maybe if you haven't thought about fertilizing your houseplants before, you could try it out. Comment below if you've used this before and you've had really great success with it, or how you feel about it. Thanks guys again for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.